Hey, this is Nick Nilsson, Mad Scientist of Muscle, and what I've got for you today here is something that I kind of like to lovingly refer to as lactic acid tolerance training. Now, this is basically a version of lactic acid training, which the idea of which is to generate as much lactic acid as possible. Now, lactic acid is tremendously powerful for burning fat and for setting up a whole cascade of hormones in your body for burning fat, such as particularly growth hormone. Now, when you're doing this one, like I said, the idea is to crank as much lactic acid out as possible. So the method by which we're going to do this is using a technique that I call Power Start Lactic Acid Training. In addition to that, we're going to do a stability drop set. So it sounds a lot more complicated than it actually is going to be. What we're going to do here is your first set is going to be a dumbbell bench press. We've got a pair of 75-pound dumbbells. This first set, you want to crank as many reps out as fast as you can. You don't want to go to bad form, obviously, but you do want to use a fast tempo. So you're trying to really generate as much lactic acid as possible. Immediately after you're done with that set, put that pair of dumbbells on the ground. Grab a pair of dumbbells that's about half the weight of those. So I'm going from 75s down to 35s, which is a little bit less than half, but that'll be just fine because the idea for your next 3 sets that you're going to do is continuous tension lactic acid training. So first set, you're cranking out a lot of reps. Second set, you're doing a very controlled movement, not quite locking out at the top, not quite locking out at the bottom, very robotic, not particularly slow, but a deliberate movement. So when you're doing this, the idea here is to keep all that lactic acid within the target muscles. So it's kind of like occlusion training in that respect. If you're not familiar with that, it's where you wrap a band around your arm or leg and prevent blood flow from coming back out of the muscle. Blood can get in, but the waste products can't get out. So this is what we're trying to accomplish with the big muscles of the body and the torso that you can't wrap anything around. So you're generating as much lactic acid as you can with the press, with the heavier weight, and you're dropping the weight and doing a very controlled, continuous tension movement. So do as many reps as you can until lactic acid accumulation forces you to stop. Rest 20 seconds, get a little bit of that process, get a little bit of that out, then go again. So you do one more set of that, rest 20 seconds, and then one more set of that. So you're doing 1 power set and 3 small sets. Next, I've preset my barbell here. We're going to barbell bench press. Right back to the same weight that we originally started with on the first dumbbell press. This is the stability drop that I was talking about. When you're doing dumbbell bench, you do have some stability issues, especially once you get into the really heavy lactic acid buildup. Your stabilizers are going to fatigue before you really fully load the muscles. So we're switching from the high, what do you call it? High instability exercise to a much lower instability exercise with the barbell. So you can really focus on just pushing the bar. Again, because it's the power set, crank out as many reps as you can. Don't worry too much about maintaining tension. Just get as many reps out as you can with that weight. Now, once you've done 1 set of that, stand up, reduce the weight to about half. So I'm going from 150 down to 75. This is really lightweight. So you're going to really have to focus again on feeling the contraction, feeling the squeeze, and not letting that lockout come out of the top and letting the blood supply and not letting the waste products come out of the muscles. So at this point, your chest will be cranked up full of blood, full of lactic acid, and we're really going to test the tolerance of your body for it at this point and really develop the tolerance for it. Because the more you can generate, the better you're going to perform in athletics that require a certain level of lactic acid buildup, allow you to function with that certain lactic acid level of buildup. So those are the 2. Now, if you have access to a bench press machine and people don't mind you setting up all this stuff, and you can do another drop with a even less unstable exercise, that's totally fine. I'm going to demonstrate this with a different exercise. But essentially, if you do it that way, if you do 3 exercises, drop those light sets down to 2 instead of 3. So with this one, because I'm just doing dumbbells to barbells, it's going to be 3 light sets after the power set. So here's what it looks like. Enough talking. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Now if you want to get more training videos just like this one, be sure to click on either of those two videos over on the left.